So Frame recently released template layout and it's game changer, trust me. In this short video, I'm going to show you how you could build awesome nav components as well as utilize the template layout for your client website, your template, and all of those stuff. I'm on from Studio. Let's get started. So before now, if you're trying to create like some sort of component-based navigation where it changes state and all, you'll notice it's a bit tacky, as you can see here. And you can see a huge difference when you do it with components. You can see the animation works smoothly and everything just is awesome, right? So let me show you how you can do that. First thing you need to do is go to your page, create a new project. For this, you could have your page already, but for this, I'm going to use some of Framer default page. So I'm going to call this home. Then we add another page. I'm going to call this works. Then we add another one, and I'm going to call this page about. Now to add your template itself, all you need to do is go here, assets, and add a template. I'm just going to call this pages, right? You could add template for CMS, you could add different stuff. And benefit for this, I could just add this here. And you are here, you're noticing like, where is it? Well, all you need to do is click on this, as you can see here, and just select template. And that's just it. This will appear on every single page. Every single page. The top and the bottom. Like for example, I could copy, let me find a navigation that a footer that is being used in all page. Let's see. So I could take this footer, right? Copy it, go to the template itself, and just paste it. And that will be added. So I can delete this one here. Doesn't really matter. I can go to works, delete any other one I don't really need, and that will just stay there. This is really awesome when you're building your templates for clients, and you ensure that every layout is like pixel perfect. You know your navbar is pixel perfect, and as well as the heading, the footer, and so on. Right. So now let's build our navbar. I want to copy this effect. Let's see. Yep. So we have this here. I'm going to create this as a component and call this nav. Now in this nav, we add 3 frames. This will be our home page. We'll add the text inside of it and call this home. Then we'll add the layout. Set this to fit content. I'm going to set this to 1 EM. I want the height to be 8 on all side, and we could set now for this we'll set the width to be fixed, so maybe something like 96 pixels. 96 is too much, maybe 72, right? 72 pixels. And then we could come here, set this to fit content, set this to fit content. Then you duplicate, we'll call this works. Duplicate again, and you call this about. Then we can change the text here to work. Change this here to about. Right? And we'll just remove all of the background for all of them. Now all of these are the same, as you can see here. But what we want to do is we want to create this kind of effect where as you click it goes to the next one. So we're going to set the text for this to be yeah. Then for this one, now if you just set this to be white directly here, right, 8 pixels, and you create another variant, maybe you call this one works, then you change this one to be white. Now this is the bad way of developing stuff like this, because you won't get that fluid interaction, right? Then we create a new one and we'll call this about. Just going to copy the same effects we have here. Now if you do it like this and you say when work is click, go to work, when about is click, go to about, and when home is click, go to home, you'll still not get the same interaction you want. So I'm not going to go to edit here. I'm going to set this to be fixed, give this 45 or let's say 24 pixels, set this to be fit content, set this to also be fit content. Now this will not give you that same interaction you want, right? So what you need to do is you need to go here, edit, and then right here you need to add a different one, and this will be our, we'll call this absolute or slider or something. Slider, I'm just going to call the slider. You delete this, then this will be set to absolute. Remove the background on all of them. And we're going to set the z-index of all of the navs to be maybe something higher than the absolute slider, right? Remember, set the background here to be null. So yeah, now we've set that. What we need to do now is adjust the absolute slider to the next one. So if we go to work, we just need to come here, set this to center, and if we go to the next one, we'll come back here and set this, give a gap of 4 pixels, and that's just it, right? We could come back here now and you can see this is already working. Now the last thing we want to do is linking the page. Now one of the benefit of this is the linking of the page works still in templates. So we could come here to about, to home page, link directly to home, link directly to works, and link directly to about, right? So if we come back here and we open the link, you can see everything is working fine. Now when it comes to this itself, one of the benefit of the template is you could pass in attributes. So for each page you could pass in attribute, like let's say we want to we come here to edit, we could add a variant here and call this page, and you can see the page is already here, which means right here if we want, we could come here and change the variant. Just select the main page, change the variant to works, right? And as well as change the variant here to about. And remember we have this here, and you will notice it's not really formatted for mobile. So if we want to make change to the pages for mobile, we could just come here, go to breakpoints, add in the normal breakpoints as you would. Then you could customize this, give this 16 pixels. That's for the footer. Then maybe we could give this 56. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And you can publish and you have your sites all done. Now, if you have any question regarding this, feel free to shoot us. No, and that's just it.